Firstly, I'd like to present introduce this event. This is to give award to any large-scale projects or projects run by SME. And we do have jury members who conducted the thorough investigation, and committee members attending this meeting online for the COVID-19 infection control measures. These are the jury members: Executive Director of JSCE, Mr. Yukihiro Tsukada, Chairman of the review, and the Jury Committee on Awards for Overseas Infrastructure Development Visiting Professor, National Graduate Institute for Policy Studies, Mr. Shigeru Morishige, Director Infrastructure and PWC, Advisory, Mr. Ryo Ishii, Graduate School of Engineering, the University of Tokyo, Professor Kazumasa Ozawa, Tokyo City University Visiting Professor, Professor Shunji Kusayanagi, Managing Director of TM Office, Mr. Miki Tonomura, Japan International Cooperation Agency Director, Mr. Keiichiro Nakazawa, Social Infrastructure Lab, Nikkei BP Research Institution, Nikkei BP Inc., Senior Researcher, Mr. Satoshi Nonaka. And now I'd like to introduce the guest of honor who will present today, His Excellency Mr. Franco Chere, Ambassador of Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of Republic of Ghana. Next is His Excellency Mr. Sanjay Kumar Varma, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of India. And His Excellency Mr. Peter Tan Hai Chuan, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Singapore. His Excellency Mr. Harry Afimadi, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Indonesia. Mr. His Excellency Mr. Korkut Güngön, Ambassador Extraordinary and Plenipotentiary of the Republic of Turkey. Next is Mr. Samson Yabon, Charge d'Affaires of the Embassy of Papua New Guinea. Mr. Murijo Washikerasa Doraku, a counselor from Embassy of Uganda in Tokyo. Let me also introduce Yukihiro Tsukada. Mr. will be participating online. And let me continue to introduce the senior officials of the Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism who are present today. Minister of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, Mr. Kazuyoshi Akaba. Director General of the Real Estate and Construction and Economy Bureau, Yoshiyuki Aoki. Deputy Director General for Overseas Project Government Secretariat, Mr. Yasuhiro Ishihara. Apologies for introducing the name Minister of Land, Infrastructure and Transport, Mr. Kaba, with the emergency case. He cannot be present in this ceremony, but we will have Kentaro Asahi to be given the award on behalf of Minister. Now we are preparing the stage for the next section. So now I'd like to introduce Morichi. This is Morichi, President of the Jury of Japan Construction International Award. Congratulations to those who won the awards. This year has been the fourth of this competition. And we actually received 19 applications in the construction projects category and 7 applications for SMEs category. The jury of 8 members, including myself, had a difficult time selecting the projects to be awarded, as the number of applications in the project category was much higher than the previous year, and then there were many excellent applications in both categories. The judging was carried out with the criteria being whether the project and the activities by the company demonstrated Japan's technological powers to the fullest, and hence showcasing and symbolizing high-quality infrastructure, something to be recognized highly in the global arena, whether we can be proud there as a nation. The final awards will be presented to 7 projects, 13 companies, including 1 grand prize-winning project in the construction project category, and then 2 companies in the SMEs category. First, I'd like to comment on the judge. The grand prize, the first prize, the Port Moresby Sewage Improvement Project in Papua New Guinea. This is the first full and a large-scale sewage treatment plant and a pipeline network to be constructed on the island's intense areas in the Pacific. Next one is the design, construction, operation, and maintenance of the Allahabad Saroli sewage treatment plant and associated facilities in India, done by Toshiba Infrastructure Systems and Corporation. The sewage system is part of the national project by the Indian government to clean up the Ganges River, which is seriously polluted. The highly evaluated aspects were the company's efforts to reduce life cycle costs by accepting the orders not only for construction but also for O&M over a 10 years period. Next one is construction of new National Center for Infectious Diseases in Singapore, done by Kajima Corporation. The construction of a large medical complex in Singapore, including treatment and research facilities, and this as the country is in the center of excellence of infectious disease control, it has made a significant contribution for the COVID-19 situation. Next one is the Jakarta Urban Rapid Transit North-South Line Phase 1 in Indonesia. Oriental Consultants, Global Co., Japan Consultants, Tokyo Construction, Obayashi Corporation, Shimizu Corporation, Sumitomo Mitsui Construction are carried out. And so this is the first underground construction in Indonesia, a project that will have a strong appeal both domestically and internationally. Next one is the first and second Bosphorus Bridges major rehabilitation project in Turkey. And ITI Infrastructure Systems managed to carry this out, and this is a major repair project of a long span of bridges in Turkey connecting Europe and Asia. Next one is the Advanced and Infectious Disease Research Center, Naguchi Memorial Institute for Medical Research, Ghana, done by Shimizu Construction. This is the construction of the giant grant-funded Center for Advanced and Infectious Disease Research in Ghana, West Africa. Again, this was a great contribution for handling a situation arose around COVID-19. Next one is from Uganda, the Tank Hill Park mixed-use development featuring a Japanese restaurant, Yamasen. This was conducted by the 2 companies in the COT Terrain First Class Architect's Office and then COTS, the company called COTS. This is the construction of a commercial complex, including a Japanese restaurant in Uganda, East Africa. This project is a wooden construction, which is Japan's forte, and uses eucalyptus wood, which can be procured locally at low cost with various ingenious ideas. And next is the SMEs category, winning projects. Or companies, Kochi Marutaka, 98 employee bridge construction and dredging company located in Kochi, Japan, with operations in Myanmar, Pakistan, and Uganda. The company has fully demonstrated its technical capabilities in other countries, such as by using its unique technology to carry out highly difficult bridge construction work in steep mountainous regions. Next, companies who received this was Sugawara Industrial Co. Located in Kisenuma City in Miyagi Prefecture, the company employs 38 people and is engaged in an asphalt, paving, and other works, and then has operations in Indonesia. The fact that the company focused on the future potential of sustainable recycled asphalt in Indonesia, a country that relies on imports for asphalt, and linked it to its business, was what we highly evaluated. These are all the great award-won projects, and once again, congratulations to all who made it a very astonishing